We have known Vasagard documented the first time in 1988. So what we know now is that what we call Vasagard East was a larger causeway enclosure, probably dates from 3500 BC, compared to the western that was smaller. They are divided with some 100 meters. And the big discussion is it one monument or is it two? And we don't know that yet. And there are continuity in using these places that is not normal settlement. We think it was a kind of temple. And we can see that it has been used for several hundred years until about 2800 BC when something happens. But we can also see that in the last centuries when it was in use, we didn't have the causeway enclosure. They were filled up, and instead they have timber circles. Sometimes we call them wood henge, but it's timber circles, and we also have palisades. What we have here on Bornholm, and this is very special, is that we have some ornamented stones, what we call sunstones. They are unique, but we believe that it must have something with religion or their belief. We know from Denmark, especially from the Bronze Age, that we have a sun horse, and we know now that the worshipping of the sun was going much more further back, at least 3000 BC, but maybe even further. And what we will try is to go deeper and see maybe we have the chance to also find sunstones in an older layer. We are not certain. We have now one of the best opportunity to go more in detail with the Neolithic society for more than 5,000 years ago, because we have more information here at Vasagard than we have on other places. So it's a very huge monument, and what we have done until now is very small scale excavation.
Besides the regular training students get on excavation, we show students how to do 3D register on site, for example. Show them how to get the basic processes of using the GIS so they can know exactly how to take the first steps of how to make a map out of the places they've been digging. And then also how to do basic conservation on site. Then it comes the other part, which is the work on laboratory. How to take this material into the database information, how this information can be used, which material can be used for exhibition, which one goes for collections, which one goes to the general warehouse of the museum. So the range of analysis and work that has to be carried out on this site is enormous. So the idea here is to show students that they can be involved in the process in many ways, not only digging, not only learning, but also becoming part of the research, activate this knowledge, make it fluid, make it their own knowledge, and be happy with what they have done in this field school project.
This is only a small island, and just in such a small area we have big difference between the northern and southern part, western and eastern, and there's a lot of things to look at. But yeah, we have, especially for Bornholm, in Danish context, is the rock carvings, where you have most of them on the northern part of the island where we have the bedrock. But we also have a lot of Neolithic monuments, and that will be part of some of the excursion. But we also have from other periods. Actually, from the Bronze Age, we have a lot of mounds and standing stones that we can see them everywhere in the landscape. And there are some stories about pixies that protect them, so they will hear something about these fairy tales.
This is an island that gives a lot of opportunities to do things, particularly on summer, where it becomes a very nice place where to go hiking, biking, running, lay down on the beach. They have also summer festivals, they have music. So there are many things to do. And if you are planning to go outside the island as well, there are ferries that go to Copenhagen and to Sweden. You can go to Germany and Poland. So I guess it gives opportunity to people to have nice time during their free days.